In this video, I want to review VisiClear, an eye supplement that is pretty popular right now. But if you take a second look at it, you will notice a couple of issues. So could this product be a scam? Find out the truth behind it in my VisiClear review coming up. Hi there and welcome to my channel. I'm Olive from mysupplementadvice.com. I'm a pharmacist and on this channel I'm doing supplement reviews and health guides, so don't forget to subscribe below. As for the full version of this review, as usual, you can find it on my website and you have the link in the description box. Getting to VisiClear, here are the aspects we're going to follow in this video. First of all, there's a quick summary on it, followed by a closer analysis on its main features. This being said, let's get to the review. As its name suggests, VisiClear is a vision supplement that claims to have an advanced eye health formula. But if you ask me, that's not really the case in reality. That's because its full ingredient list is not disclosed, so its formula is hidden to everyone, which is a serious question sign. Also, it claims to have numerous benefits and advantages over its competitors, but there isn't anything major in reality. Not to mention that it's extremely expensive and that its official website looks extremely unprofessional. It's only trying to convince potential buyers based on emotional claims instead of focusing on the medical and scientific benefits of the product. And there are several other issues I found about VisiClear that made me question it, but we're going to discuss them in detail later on throughout this review. But overall, VisiClear doesn't look too good. It might not be a scam in terms of shipping and effect, but it's surely not an excellent supplement either. So I would surely not recommend it. I actually know a better alternative with an awesome formula and a much lower price. So this is the product that I would surely go for instead. I'm going to give you more details about it at the end of this review, so stay with me until then. Now let's take a closer look at VisiClear, starting with its claims and producer. According to its official website, VisiClear is a natural solution for vision. It may slow down sight decline caused by aging, and it could preserve a stunning clarity. However, these claims are not 100% sure, since the product may help with that. I also noticed a couple of weird things on its official page. It tries to convince potential buyers using emotional promises instead of scientific ones. There's very little info about the actual mechanism of the product, and the official website is focused more on its so-called benefits instead of its ingredients, doses, and so on. And there is something more. VisiClear claims to be better than similar products because of 3 reasons, which are not true if you ask me. It's third-party tested for purity, it's made with organic ingredients, and it has an incomparable price per dose. Regarding the first 2 claims, most eye supplements follow this criteria, so VisiClear does not have any advantage at this chapter. As for that price per dose claim, there are many alternatives that are cheaper and they have much better ingredients. So if you ask me, VisiClear's promises are not completely authentic and legit. The company behind this supplement is a major question sign for me. That's because there is no clear info about the producer. Basically, supplements that don't mention their brand have higher chances to be a scam usually. I'm not saying that this is what makes VisiClear a scam, but its lack of authentic reviews at this chapter is definitely not a positive thing. That's probably the biggest problem of VisiClear, and that's because it doesn't give out its full formula. Only about 7 ingredients are mentioned, there are no doses for any of them, and the entire composition isn't disclosed. Basically, you can't really tell what's inside this supplement unless you buy it. So how can a product claim to be better than others if it doesn't even give out its entire ingredient list? Honestly, that's a major question sign, and from what I noticed, supplements that tend to hide their ingredients and formula have higher chances to be scams. Now, let's take a closer look at VisiClear's known ingredients because there are a few that are briefly mentioned without any doses, obviously. First of all, spirulina is pretty much the unique ingredient from VisiClear, and that's because it's pretty uncommon in vision supplements. It's rich in several vitamins and chlorophyll, it can improve long-term sight, and it also promotes eye health. But as you can see, its benefits are not major despite being a very helpful ingredient, but it's surely not that kind of substance that would make a big difference in terms of eyes and vision. Next, we have lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin. All of these 3 ingredients belong to the same group, antioxidants. They fight the eye damage caused by aging, reduce free radicals, and fight oxidative stress, and they also act as a natural sunblock. Besides, lutein is considered as one of the best substances for eye health. Up next, there are bilberry and horsetail, which are both some herbal extracts that are effective in eye conditions like cataracts, worsened sight, dry eyes, or macular degeneration. They also help when it comes to preventing eye damage. And lastly, we have the vitamins and minerals, and unfortunately the full list of these nutrients is not disclosed as you might expect. But the most important ones that are mentioned are vitamin C and E, which have some major antioxidant properties, selenium, which reduces the process of eye aging, and zinc, whose deficiency can cause cataracts and eye damage. And as a conclusion, VisiClear's formula is pretty bad, but that's mostly because it's hidden. The ingredients that are given out are not weak at all, but since they have no doses, they could also come in insignificant quantities. So there's absolutely no way I could recommend a formula like this one. Like most eye supplements, VisiClear is designed as gelatin capsules, which is great because they are light, easy to swallow, and they usually have no sour taste. However, it has a slightly higher serving size than most of its competitors. It requires 3 pills per day, but there is no recommendation about when exactly or how exactly you should take them. As usual, my advice is to take the capsules while or after eating because in this way you're protecting your stomach. As I usually do, I try to look at VisiClear's customer feedback, but unfortunately I had a very hard time finding any authentic reviews about it. At this point, VisiClear is only available on its official website. Since it's not sold on any major retailer, it means it doesn't have any customer feedback there. Now, it does have several reviews on different websites, but they are mostly promotional, meaning that the writers have never tried the product, they don't even analyze it in an objective manner. So those reviews were not even worth mentioning here. For these reasons, the only opinions left were on VisiClear's official website. But in my opinion, they are clearly biased. There are only about 3 opinions overall, all of them look extremely similar, and they all praise the product as much as possible. Plus, supplements like VisiClear tend to have only this kind of reviews, so they're obviously not legit. So I personally do not believe them at all. It's up to you whether you want to trust them or not though, but I surely don't. Since its ingredients are not fully disclosed, it's hard to make an opinion on VisiClear here. That's because eye supplements tend to be quite well tolerated in general, so side effects in this category of products are pretty rare. Now, I'm guessing these products' doses are not very high in reality, because if they were, they would surely be mentioned among the strong points of this supplement. So normally, VisiClear shouldn't cause any serious side effects. This surely depends from person to person, but normally there shouldn't be any issue. This supplement doesn't look amazing from this point of view either. Compared to other similar products, it's extremely overpriced. As I said, VisiClear is only sold on its official website, so these are the prices that I'm going to analyze. Its standard price is nothing less than $6 to $9 per bottle. Also, price gets better if you buy it in bulk. In this way, the lowest cost is $49 per bottle. That's available for a 6-month supply. I also want to mention that you receive 2 gifts if you order the 6-month supply. There's a 3-week Eagle Eye system and VisiClear at Home tester pack. However, none of them is too useful if you ask me, so I consider them just an extra reason to make potential customers buy the product in the highest quantity. As for the price, even $49 per bottle is way too much for what VisiClear is worth. Not to mention that the standard cost, $69 per bottle, is extremely overpriced. Considering that you can't even tell what it contains until you receive your bottle, it shouldn't cost more than $25. Here's how I would sum up my view on VisiClear in 3 ideas. The biggest issue of this product is that its full ingredient list is not disclosed. This is a major question sign in terms of efficiency. Its actual ingredients might be very weak and their doses might be extremely low, so I personally would never go for a product whose formula is not fully disclosed. Secondly, like many products of this kind, VisiClear doesn't have a very serious customer feedback. There are only promotional third-party reviews, it has no opinions on Amazon, and the few reviews from its official page are most likely biased. So, given these issues, it doesn't seem like a very safe supplement to buy. And lastly, considering its formula, composition, and doses, it's hard to tell how much it should cost. But it's surely not worth $69, not even $49 per bottle. This is why I consider it extremely expensive and overpriced for what it really does, for what it contains, and for its actual value. And concluding, is VisiClear worth buying or not? No, it's definitely not worth buying. In fact, there are some signs that show that it might be a scam. Its formula and ingredients are hidden, its official page is focused on emotional promises instead of medical-based ones, it doesn't have any picture of the label, any real user opinions, only biased ones probably, and it's extremely expensive. Now, I cannot guarantee that it's a scam or not, considering that I never actually bought it. But there is a small chance that you do not receive your order if you buy it, given the warning signs above. Still, once again, I cannot tell for sure, so I don't want to make any false claims. But even so, VisiClear is definitely not a product that I would recommend. It's simply not worth it from any point of view. So what should you go for instead? Well, it's time to give you the alternative I promised you at the beginning of this video, and I was talking about a product called Lutenol. It has some of the best ingredients from the market, the lowest price you could find, and an excellent quality for the money. Compared to VisiClear, it's many times better, so it's the product that I would choose instead at any time. I'm going to leave you my video review of Lutenol in the left side of my screen, so check it out if you want to find out more about this supplement. Thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in my next video.